champion asked Jake Paul if knocking out Nate Robinson is racist.
They both asked him this several times, and he's like, how is it racist?
Yeah, he said for the last time, no, it's a sport.
And you know what they said?
He said, I'm not going to answer that question again.
It's a sanctioned, regulated sport.
You know what they said? Well, you got to take into account the social climate.
No, you don't.
No, you don't. No, you don't. If that's the case, then we're going to have only people fighting other people of their same race
or gender.
And then it's going to go back to segregation.
Wait a minute.
That's going to be racist.
Yeah. No, wait a minute. Here, I can solve it all. Okay, if Jake Paul's racist for knocking him out, then Mike Tyson is racist 8 years ago, or whenever the hell it was, when he fought that white guy and knocked him out in like 32 seconds or whatever the hell it was.
That dude made
that guy needs reparations for Mike Tyson.
Wait a minute.
That dude made like $7 million for that.
I know.
I'll take an 8-second ass whooping from Mike Tyson for $8 million. You bet your ass.
The black guy that got knocked out. Mm-hmm. Was he under duress?
No.
I mean, did he sign up for that fight?
Yeah, when he got knocked the fuck out, he was under duress.
He was there voluntarily.
He's the one that actually went to Jake Paul and said, I want to fight you.
Yeah, he's the one that was running his mouth.
He didn't have a problem.
Right.
This was
somebody's making a controversy around him. He's not part of it.
See, and this goes back to this whole thing that irritates me so bad is when people go looking for racism. If you know what, racism exists. Everybody knows that,
and it's bad. But you don't have to make.
But you don't have to try to make a controversy where there's not one. And moreover, there's no racism in a fucking sport like that.
I mean, there were two. Okay,
it's not.
It belittles everything. Just like we were saying before, that belittles Jill Biden's education and how she worked so hard. That kind of stupid bullshit, because these are both professional athletes.
Yes, exactly.
And it belittles all the training and the
because training for a boxing match or an MMA match
is big. I mean,
that's no fucking joke. These guys are training 8 hours a day.
That's their full-time job. Yeah, that's their life.
They don't go to a day job and then come home and do this for 30 minutes. No. These guys are training for 8-10 hours a day for fucking months.
It's their job. It's their life. And
as it turned out, Jake Paul happened to get
the upper hand that time.
The right, hit the sweet spot and knock this guy out.
But try and make anything other than the fact that this is two athletes, prime specimens of humanity, because that's what a trained athlete is. It's like pushing what humanity can do to the limits, That just belittles them.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, both of them.
He was really good about the question, so he was just like, no. And
he was a lot cooler than I would have been.
Yeah, like it was a surprise question. Seriously, I feel like, are you stupid? But then,
then
oh my God, you're calling black women stupid.
Yeah, he couldn't have won with that.
No,
sounds like he handled it.
Yeah, no,
the right way.
I would have been like, no, not all black women, just those two right there that are asking me this dumbass question.
The third time they asked him, he was like, no. It's a sport, and we're not going to answer that.
Why didn't they ask the guy that got knocked out if he thought it was...
That's what I said. Would it have been racist if the other guy would have knocked Jake Paul out? I bet it wouldn't have, and I bet they wouldn't have dared fucking ask him.
No, they wouldn't have asked
him.
I just don't understand.
So according to...
Anybody asking anybody that's fucking moron.
So according to the woke rule book, asking him whether or not it was racist is in and of itself racist.
Pour gasoline on the woke rule book and set it on fucking fire.
I cannot... I'm literally racking my brain trying to come up with a situation that would have made them think that a reasonable question.
It's just people trying to start shit. People are constantly trying to start shit.
It had to be, because what other reason would there be for asking that?
Now... I could see if he knocked him out and then peed on him.
Right.
That might...
if he said, knocked him out and he left, racial slur. Yeah. That's different.
Yeah. Or, and this actually happened and it's on video. It was several months ago, one of the NBA games, a black player got fouled or had fouled a white player and said, yeah, you punk ass cracker.
That's a racial slur.
Nobody called him out.
Nope.
That was racially motivated because he used a racial slur.
Actually, I think after a certain amount of outrage, he did get fined.
Right.
But, this is a multimillionaire and he got fined like $50.
So, yeah.
Yeah, if tables had been turned, that guy would have lost his job.
Oh, yeah. He would have been banned from the NBA. You bet.
I mean, it's just like, I don't guess I understand people... And maybe they're just chasing notoriety, or maybe they want to be riding the wave of something.
I think it's a lot of things. I think that's the chasing notoriety. I think that's some of it.
We're talking about these two women. I never heard of them before.
Yeah, but
you have now because everybody's talking about it.
But they've got their own show. It's not like they're some random fuck.
But okay.
But if you get more people,
I guess what you're saying is there is no such thing as bad publicity,
right?
Yeah, I guess their idea was to try to get the backing of the woke crowd.
Here we are talking about them.
Yeah, but there's only like 8 people that listen to us.
I shouldn't even said their names.
But I mean, that's just. I really can't wrap my head around it. It's boggling my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because when I saw the article, I was like, I didn't read it at first because I was like,
what now? Yeah.
How?
Yeah.
It's one of those things you see the headline and you're like, that can't be right.
I know. Not one time any sports that I've watched where someone tackled someone or knocked them out or hit their car in a race did I think, he did that because that guy's black.
Okay.
I think he's trying to win, which is the point.
I could see there would be a problem if it was like some charity expo fight and his opponent had like Down syndrome and he knocked him out. Yeah, okay.
Well, they would never put those two together.
But that's not racist.
Well, no, but that would be at least mean-spirited.
Yes,
but this isn't
racist.
That. This is
they were competing, and that's just how the competition went down.
This is very much two athletes who entered into a contract consensually and of their own free will, trained for however long, and made an assload of money. It's not racist. There's literally no fucking way.
Their career.
Yeah, there's quite literally no spin where that's racist.
Because look, the wheels are turning. I've been trying to come up with a way because while I can think something's horse shit, if there is some sort of ground, I can go, well, maybe they were. I might not agree with it, but I can
maybe some roundabout way.
Yeah, I can sort of like maneuver around and get there and go, okay, well, maybe this was their perspective, but I got nothing.
Yeah, no. With this was these two women trying to make it sound like trying to make Jake Paul say that he shouldn't have knocked that guy out.
Which that's what that was they both went in that ring hoping one would knock the other out.
Yeah, exactly.
God.
We need to talk about this UMC nurse.
UMC
getting the vaccine. The empty syringe.
I saw
I read
video.
about that.
Oh, yeah, we saw the video.
Have you seen the video?
The plunger didn't move. It was all the way down.
I know, but I also read they said that they didn't get it. Like they were doing a photo op and they didn't get it, so they had reenacted it again.
It wasn't a photo op; it was a video.
Yeah,
but
there was like 4 or 5 people.
But there were like.
Nah, I don't
camera people, and that's what I read.
Well, here's what happened. On the video, you can clearly see the person getting the needle put in their arm, but the plunger
getting the needle.
Well,
the plunger's already all the way down.
Yeah. I don't know if it's a guy or girl, but they're not getting an injection because nothing got injected. So you can clearly see the needle go in, but the plunger's all the way down, and whoever's doing this,
and then he like pulls the plunger.
Yeah, like rubs the tip of the fucking plunger for a second, and then pulls it out. And everybody called bullshit immediately because it's obvious there was nothing in there. And UMC released a statement that said, "Oh well, this nurse is going to get the injection again, so there's no question."
Okay, so there is, because I thought they said in 3 weeks, but you said that's like a booster.
Yeah.
They did give him another injection because there's a second video now of him getting the injection, but you could tell he has a different mask, the doctor is wearing different gloves, so you know it's a different video.
And that's how you know the first one was bullshit, because you don't double up on...
double vaccine.
Yeah, you don't double vaccinate somebody ever. Because that's not how that works.
Vaccine, it's fine.
Yeah, it's like, that's why don't nobody believe anything, because y'all always fucking lying. And then there's a picture of Nancy Pelosi getting hers, except you can see very, very clearly that the orange cap is still over the needle.
Oh my God, I haven't seen that one.
So they put the needle on.
His didn't even have the orange thing.
Yeah, no, the needle actually went in the guy's arm.
The needle actually went in the other guy's arm.
Here, I actually have a picture of that one. Let's see. What is all of this shit? Okay.
They do these videos thinking people are going to believe it, and it's just like doing it right in front of people's faces. And
I know people are looking.
Can I not make that bigger?
Yeah, here. What did you do? Here's the picture. Here's the picture. Nancy Pelosi with her injection. You can clearly see the picture on the left. The orange cap is over the needle.
You can see it on the
Ready? Mm-hmm. You can take my phone if you need to look at it closer.
Mm-hmm. The orange, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, guys, come on. And some woman said, "Oh no, my mom is whatever." She said, and they say it's a microdose. No, it's not, because there was live video of
I've seen plenty of people getting.
What does that have to do with the orange?
No, about the plunger not moving.
I read the orange thing was
it's a safety cap.
Needle. Yeah.
But so it's not a micro vaccine, because there's live video of Pence and his wife and the Surgeon General all getting theirs, and this fucking plunger's out like an inch or two.
Well, with that nurse, the one that was empty syringe, you can go on the video or even get pictures from the video of each one of the nurses, because I think there was like 4 or 5.
Yeah, you said there was 4 or 5 of them,
and you can tell they have some, and his is like this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the one that they did at the White House, I mean, it looked like a flu shot syringe, or the amount of liquid that is in a normal flu shot. You know, I mean, it wasn't some little bit, but it wasn't the whole thing either. Yeah. So yeah, that's why I'm not getting it. That and the whole anaphylaxis thing. So yeah, that was interesting to see how the people who claim that they want to do this, half of them aren't actually getting it. And then there have been in Alaska 5 frontline healthcare workers that have gotten theirs and had anaphylactic reactions. So, you know, I don't know what's in there that's causing anaphylaxis.
Yeah, but I mean, the thing is, if you have an anaphylactic reaction to something, it can be a trace amount. Just like people that have anaphylactic reactions to peanuts, they can, like, just the oil.
See, mine is the shellfish.
Yeah, so it could be just like a trace amount of anything. Like, I mean, because if it's going to kick off an anaphylactic reaction, it doesn't take a whole lot.
Right. Okay, we still have 20 minutes. So the next thing on the list, and I want to preface this just like I did the first thing, this has nothing to do with politics. Tulsi Gabbard, who is a Democrat representative from the great state of Hawaii, she posted a video on Twitter. And Tulsi Gabbard is a proponent of women's rights and all that kind of stuff, which is awesome. And she has legislation that, I don't know if it's pending, she's trying to get it, voted on or whatever, to keep trans people from participating in biological, she was speaking specifically about trans women competing in biological women's sports because trans women are actually men. So she, I mean, the video is like 5 minutes long. You can look it up, unless she deleted it. But it's out there, I'm sure. And I wanted to know what you guys' take on that is.
Okay.
Because the woke crowd has been raking her over the coals
well, here's the
for
thing.
that.
Like, I don't care. Okay, and I know you're going to interrupt, but
No.
you have to let me get, like, it's one of those.
Okay.
I don't care if somebody who was born biologically a male feels like they're a female and they want to live their life as a female, I'll call them a girl. I don't give a shit. Same thing if somebody was born a female but they feel like they should have been a male and they want to live their life as a male, I'll call them he. I don't give a damn. But when you're competing in sports, like if you and Ross wanted to have a wrestling or a boxing match,